This is our Ford GT. This legendary American supercar was wrecked, and we've taken on the challenge of rebuilding it for the 2025 SEMA show. So far, we've installed our Doran Racing GT2 dry carbon wide body kit, painted the car, installed all new suspension and brakes, and we even got the engine diagnosed, installed, and even fired up for the first time in 18 years. This is a special episode because you guys are about to see all of the final details come together. We have a set of custom HRE wheels, complete interior with Sparco racing seats, and a custom titanium exhaust. And fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly, because by the end of this episode, we will have completed our scariest, biggest, and most expensive project to date. You're invited to the sheet reveal of our Ford GT at the SEMA show. Come by the WD-40 brand booth in Central Hall.
Come meet the Throttle team, see the Ford GT in person, do not miss out. Tuesday at 9 a.m., I hope to see you guys there. Rear sway bar is the last piece of the rear suspension, let's get it in. We use WD-40 Specialist Penetrant during reassembly to lubricate threads for easy application and to prevent corrosion later down the road. Rear sway bar is fully installed, now it's time for our front. Let's get this thing in. All right, it is time to get axles in the GT. Once we're done here, we can put brake lines in, get this thing bled. Let's get started. Suspension's back together, axles are in, suspension is done, and now it is a really big moment because our wheels and tires just showed up. Finally, we've been waiting for these things for a hot minute. Should I have a little peek? Oh my God.
Ooh, we got the heats and the meats.
Dude, that looks sick.
Yo,
That looks so sick.
with the carbon center caps, that was clutch right there.
You like that?
Oh yeah. Oh, the tire fitment looks really good.
265 30/20 Michelin Cup 2R. So freaking cool.
Can I put them on the car?
I think we can.
Holy.
No way.
Sketchy.
So wide, you don't have to worry about it.
You look pretty worried for a second.
Really? Roll the film back.
Stressing me out.
I wasn't worried at all, actually. But roll the film back.
Holy. So happy the wheels are here and they look insane, and now it's time to finish our braking system. All we need is brake lines. We got one per corner. Let's get these on. We'll get this thing finished.
Now that our interior is mainly complete, it's time to get the seats in. These are our Sparco SPXs. These are beautiful seats. Full carbon back, super lightweight, adjustable, and they are really low mount seats, so we can get these things on the floor. Paired with the factory rails. We're not going to use the Sparco rails. We're actually going to use the factory rails and adapt them to fit. All we have to do is drill a couple holes in the factory mounts, and these will actually bolt into the factory location, which is awesome. Before we put the seats in, we got to throw in our subwoofer. This is one of the only options that these cars came with. A lot of people don't like the subwoofer because it blocks the view of the pulley. Before we drop in our Sparco seats, we're hitting the seat rails with the WD-40 brand Specialist Gel Lube. It gives us a smooth, consistent slide and helps everything move like it should. Seats feel good, sliders are nice and smooth. Now we can get onto the driver's side. Perfect. Oh, I can actually go forward.
Got some seats and a GT, baby.
Freaking tight. So minus the door cards, the interior is done.
Yeah, this door card. The reason this door card still isn't in is because the mirror placements that we're gonna put on this car, the mirror on the driver's door has to go on the actual door, where the mirror on the passenger side is actually not a problem on the door. So we put that door panel in, it's done. This one, I have to open this up, and we need to make some room for our new mirrors to go on. Once those are on, then we can put this door panel on, and the interior will effectively be done at that point. Sparco SPX is one of my favorite seats that they make. It's probably their highest end chair that they have in their catalog. It's very expensive, so you don't see them very often. But I think the complement of materials, the carbon back, the Alcantara, the perforated leather, the blacked out logos, it just suited this build to a T. And I really wanted to make sure that they fit in here.
I can't wait to drive this thing. This thing's gonna be so freaking sick. Rolling down the highway. It is time for the single coolest exhaust system we've ever built in-house here at the Throttle Shop. That is titanium by Vibrant. So Jesse spent the last day and a half welding all of these pie cuts together. It looks absolutely mental, and this doesn't even feel real. If you've never held this titanium exhaust system before, it is unbelievably light. So show me what you got, Jesse.
Yeah, so I got this merged. I've done everything that I could off the car so far. And now that I'm at this point, it's time to start building the rest of the exhaust system on the car.
I cannot wait to see how this comes together, how it looks and how it sounds. It looks like it's welding really nicely, and Jesse's pretty much ready to start putting it together on the car, so let's get this done. For those of you who are wondering how a titanium exhaust system is made, you get Vibrant Performance Titanium. They have straights, which is what this is, and then they have little pie cut sections like this. And when you stack these guys together, if you stack enough of them, you end up with an actual bend like that. So that's how Jesse's making all of the exhaust system, by putting these exactly in the orientation they need to, adding some straights, and then you end up with a perfect exhaust.
The next cut is the most vital cut because I don't want to cut too much off of this. I mean, I can always weld more, but it's annoying to do that and adds like an extra hour. So I need to measure this center carefully. I need to find center on the car. Well, center on the car and center to the eyes are two different centers. So I need to figure out which one I want to go off of. Make the slice, make the cut, slap this in, and then add tips, fully weld it up. Dare I say I might be done today, which is crazy to think about.
Jesse just finished tacking up the 90s onto the exhaust arms, and we're gonna check his work for level. You ready? Let's see. Oh, we're money! So yes, the exhaust system on the GT is level. Good job, Jesse.
What do you guys say about that?
Just like the Ferrari exhaust, we're nice and level, perfectly even, perfectly symmetrical. So whoever was the top comment on the other video.
You might be wondering what those colored plugs are Jesse's using. Those are back purging plugs from our friends at TIG Aesthetics. Back purging with argon shields the backside of the weld from the atmosphere, ensuring the weld remains strong, corrosion resistant, and free of discoloration.
Jesse stayed late and finished the titanium exhaust system. It looks absolutely beautiful. The Vibrant pieces came together perfectly. It's time to get this thing on the car. As you can tell, it's like ridiculously light.
Should we weigh it? Yeah, let's weigh it.
I don't even know if this is like heavy enough to register on the scale by itself.
What's your guess? What's the weight?
3 pounds?
I'm gonna go like 2.2. Weight for the 4GT exhaust.
Can I get the
You can hold it. Yeah,
You
you
can
can
hold
hold
it.
it. I'm gonna go 2.8. 2.8? Your guesstimate on the weight of the exhaust that Jesse just welded up.
2 pounds.
How much do you think that exhaust weighs?
3.2 pounds.
3.2. All right. All right. We got a scale. Braden, what's your guess?
I don't know. 10 pounds?
Whoa!
10 pounds, baby. So what we gotta do is I gotta get on the scale, and then he has to hand it to me.
All right. Quinn is 184.4.
Okay. And then we gotta do this.
189.2. So it's
That's
5 pounds.
No way.
5 pounds flat.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's crazy.
How's it feel?
Oh, way more, dude. Way more.
196.4. 12 pounds.
This is 12 pounds heavier.
12 pounds
So
heavier.
this is like 18 pounds. 5 pounds versus 18 pounds. Ridiculous. Now the exhaust system is completely done, we're gonna install the rear fascia. Mickey already got this fitted up and bolted down. As soon as this is on, we can start fitting the actual shell of the hood that goes on, as well as getting our taillights on, which we need to do a bit of work on because the harness is completely smoked on the taillight. So we got the rear fascia on. This is ready for us to install the clamshell, or the hood, I guess you would call it, on this car. We're gonna get this thing down. Mickey and Ricky already had these completely tight and where they needed to be, but took everything apart to get painted. So now we gotta readjust these, get it exactly where we want. We have to add a narrow catch back here to actually hold the clamshell back down. So that's what we're gonna do next. And then hopefully once that's done, then this piece will be finalized and we don't have to, other than servicing the engine, don't have to take it off the car again. This car looks so freaking cool, man. It looks so good.
Next up, we're gonna get our fuel door situation sorted out. We've got a Sparco gas door, as I showed you guys in a previous video, and it is gonna mount on our fender here where the factory location was. Our Sparco gas door is now mounted. It's time to move on to the passenger side mirror. We just received our brand new Ford GT headlights. We had our friend Tyler Cordura come down and scan the front fenders of this door and GT body kit. And what he did was he made a tub that's going to actually drop into our fenders. This is basically a negative of that space. And he made a really cool design that's going to have a daytime running light with a switchback and also a high and low beam. So the headlights will work on the stocks just like they did on the original car. Once these arrived, I realized that this bucket was not the move. Look at how beautiful this carbon fiber turned out in here, and we're gonna go ahead and keep that. I think it's important that we showcase the amount of carbon that's on this car, and this just covers that up. So, but we're gonna go ahead and cut this out, and I've already cut one, and I'm gonna start cutting the fender to make it fit. So, we trimmed it down to the bare necessities, which is basically the two light pods with the support base underneath the bottom. And I've already marked our bucket where I'm gonna cut this out. And essentially this is gonna sit in here and do exactly what Tyler wanted it to do, just it's going to expose the carbon fiber. So with as beautiful as this is, we want the world to see it. And we have lenses that are gonna go over top of this that are clear. So you are gonna see through all of this. And we'll go back and refinish the tops of these lights in a different finish probably. But at any rate, we gotta get this cut out and get these fitted. They're gonna get panel bonded in from the back. They are fully serviceable as well. So once these are in, we can service them from the back, no problem, even though the top of this will be sealed. So I'm really excited about how this is gonna turn out. I like the idea of the contrast of the lights themselves versus the bucket cutout. I think it's gonna be a really nice contrast. It's gonna look sick when it's all done. We just received our CSF coolers for the Ford GT. It's an exciting day here because we've been waiting on these for a while. They actually went to bat for us and created these custom CSF coolers for this car because the Ford OEM parts are becoming very difficult to find. So CSF took it one step further, designed up brand new units and fabricated and made them for us. And these are going to be available to the public after SEMA, which is super awesome. This car uses basically what's called a coolant stack. So you have your air-to-air cooler for the supercharger, you have your radiator, you have your AC condenser, and you have your power steering cooler all in one unit, and it all bolts together. This is going to be a trick setup. We've never had a coolant stack in this car yet with our Doran GT2 kit, so we're going to see what it's going to take to get this thing in. We're in, baby, we're in.
All right.
Golden. We got our CSF coolant stack in, and this thing fit up so nice. It fits perfectly in the factory location, and our Doran GT2 under tray actually fits with all the stuff from the OEM car, which is huge because there's a lot of stuff packed in this area up here, and it hangs down to the bottom of the car. But these cars must have been pretty flat straight from Ford, and our Doran kit fit right on. One of the things I want to highlight about this CSF transmission cooler that was special made for our project and will be available to the public after SEMA. That's right, if you own a Ford GT and you want a bigger transmission cooler, which is a problem on these cars, it will be available to you. But I want to show you these amazing quick disconnect lines. Look at these things. CSF worked with a company called Dime PSI who has a proprietary quick connect. So now service is as simple as a click on and off for your transmission oil cooler. Quick for service, and if you have any issues with it, it's easy to take in and out without any wrenches or tools needed.
Time to add coolant to the GT, get this thing up and running with some temperature in the engine, make sure everything's working correctly. This means we can actually drive the car. Freaking sick, right? You ready? Greg's ready, look at him.
I want to try it.
Grego's not ready.
Oh yeah, I am.
We've got our HRE Classic 305s ready to go on our Ford GT. We've paired these up with some Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs. This is our first time with these tires. They are very interesting tread design. These are meant for the racetrack, so it's going to be interesting to see how this thing handles on the street and the track as well. And we've got really wide ones for the back too. I think 335s out back, which is a massive tire on a really wide wheel. We're going to check the front, see how they fit, and see how it goes.
Here are the rear wheels. As you can tell, they are extremely wide. One of my favorite touches on them is the black inner barrel. Looks really sleek. Let's get them on the car.
Today is a monumental day for the GT. It's leaving. Say goodbye.
It's leaving temporarily. It's heading over to SD Design House where it's going to get its livery design for the SEMA show. But man, look how beautiful it looks in all black. Before we put all the colorful stickers on it, this is the look.
Sinister right now. It looks awesome. And keep in mind, the ride height, everything is not really dialed in yet. This is just kind of getting it to SD Design House.
All right, well, let's get this thing fired up and moving under its own power. Really, for the first time, we haven't drove this car, put it really in gear at all, other than to test. So let's see if it drives under its own power. All right, this thing's ready to go off to SD Design House, where it's gonna get its final livery before the SEMA show, and it's gonna come back for all the final details and button-up work. We've brought the 4GT to SD Design House, where our good friend Nick is laying down the insane WD-40 livery he printed for us just a few days ago. The goal with this design was simple: make it loud, aggressive, and eye-catching, while still showing off the beautiful exposed carbon of the GT2 body kit. Blackfish Graphics came up with a crazy geometric pattern that ties everything together, and honestly, we think it looks insane. Life-size Jada toy right here, baby.
Here we go, let's see.
God,
Oh my God.
that
Good,
looks mental.
Dude, it looks like wider now.
That looks insane, dude.
It looks like how I imagined it.
Dog, that looks incredible. Wow. That looks so sick.
It looks almost like a toy car. I felt like it looks like a character. I don't know. It looks insane.
The car's back in the throttle shop, and we've got a lot of little things to tackle before this car is completed. One of the things we wanted to add to this car was a tow hook. We're gonna at least have one on the front. We may even have time to get one on the back as well. We keep these Cusco tow hooks in stock here at Throttle, and we always make our own standoff. So we use a universal version of the Cusco tow hook. I like it because they have a detent, and if you need it, you just pop it up and drive around, you just put it down. It doesn't flop around, it won't scratch your bumper, which is nice. We used our old factory Ford tow hook for the thread pitch, put on his left-hand thread, so it should go right into our stock location. The next step is to get these beautiful billet vents mounted in our rear clamshell. I've taped this off already with some yellow tape, and we're gonna go ahead and panel bond these in. Now, they don't normally panel bond into the factory component, they actually bolt in. And the gentleman who graciously made these for us, when he saw we needed them, made little standoffs on the back, and that's how they typically bolt into a Ford GT. But since this isn't a typical Ford GT clamshell, we have to come up with another way to mount them. So panel bond it is, we're gonna panel bond them in, and they will never come out after that. So we gotta do a good job of scuffing the surface, get these in there. We're gonna put this back on the car so that the shape is correct, because this is a lot more flexible than the factory clamshell. We wanna make sure it's sitting properly the way it's going to on the car for this to fit in there properly as well. We're super excited to have these because this is a common problem with the Ford GT. These are always broken or very brittle, and one of ours was broken. So we were able to send him our good one. He made them out of billet aluminum for us. We had them painted gloss black, and we're gonna go ahead and panel bond them in. Let's go, baby. We've secured the vents. They are on, they are taped in place so they don't move, and now we're gonna move on to the rear window. All right, moment of truth. Our billet custom vents that were made for us are panel bonded in, and that has had enough time to set. So we're gonna remove some of the tape here and see if they stuck.
Solid carbon move with it when you did that.
Man, that stuff is amazing, man. It's literally been, what, 5 hours or something?
I genuinely don't even have words for how cool this thing looks now. The rear glass, this going in with a wing on it. You see like the nice little tint we got on here? See the yellow through it, blue valve covers. You gotta kind of peek over to see the yellow coil covers.
Our light pods are back from our friends over at Chaperone Auto Body. I actually dropped these off. I got a couple buddies that work there, and they went ahead and body worked them for us and got them all ready so that we could focus on getting this car done. We have to panel bond these into the carbon fiber tub. This is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think we got a good plan. Greg and I have been spitballing this for a couple of weeks now. So basically these are gonna come in through here. Like that. And they'll be bonded in from the inside the wheel arch inside here. And we've got a prop system that we're gonna put in that's gonna hold pressure on it and allow the panel bond to cure and allow these things to basically set so they won't move. The nice thing is our headlight covers are removable, and also the lights that we're using, the Morimoto lights that are in the back of these, are actually accessible from the back, so they can be taken in and taken out should we make the glass permanent. So really cool setup, really unique, and I think it's a really cool solution for this GT2 body kit that basically had no lighting solution. So we're gonna make it more like a street car, and that's what we're after. Passenger side turned out really good. Now we just got to match the driver's side, and that's always the hardest part, so we better get after it. Next step is to get our Doran Racing Lexan headlight covers fitted. These have a protective film on the top and bottom. That's why they look crummy for now. It's just to keep the surface from getting scratched up. These are thermoformed, which is pretty cool. And they are very close to fitting just right. Just a little bit of extra trimming to do. But once we get these trimmed out, we'll go ahead and get them mounted in the car, and our headlights will be done once we get them hooked up.
Mickey's got our headlights in, fully cured, looking amazing. Now it's my turn to wire in everything. Low beams, high beams, turn signals, halos, all that stuff. This is the wiring to make it happen. I gotta integrate this into the factory chassis. While I'm working on that, Mickey's gonna be working on the rest of the car, so let's keep going. Boys just throwing one of the final pieces for the car, and I just finished wiring up this headlight. It's time to test it.
Think they're gonna work? I don't think they're gonna work. Oh, we got one. They're all on.
Everything's on.
Woo! That looks sick, dude.
Pretty gangster.
I like that. I really like that. I just finished up the second side. Let's test it out.
Damn.
It working.
Dude, that looks sick. It's like very modern. Like I was a little skeptical because we've never really done something like this where it's completely custom. That looks sweet. Whoa. Okay. Damn, stand back here, Nate. Come back here. Dude, that looks insane.
So bright.
The Morimoto projectors, and then we have these DRLs around the outside. Kind of a little BMW inspired, I think.
It looks sick.
Yeah.
Doesn't the GT, the newer GT, have something similar to this?
So next thing is to basically put on the lenses carefully because we only have these lenses, and if something happens to these lenses, we already found out from Doran that these are the last two in existence. so
No pressure.
no pressure, Mickey. Oh, let's see. This is the test.
On the ground.
Looks like 41 to me.
The GT41.
WD-41? Dude, that's low. 41? Really? Dang, it's low.
Dude, look at this. That is unbelievable how low these things are.
See this thing outside.
Looking good over here.
Oh, you're dialed.
Wow, it's low. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're good.
You want some stuff outside? How's it feel?
Feels amazing. I'm so excited to finally drive this thing after all this. The team put in so much hard work on this car and it's finally come to fruition. We can drive it, baby.
Bro, this thing is so sick. Look at that. Headlights on. Turn it back on. Oh my god. I think this is it. I think this takes the cake for me. I think this is the coolest car we've ever built.
How are we gonna beat this?
I don't know, dude. It's,
Hey, comment down below. What should we do next year for SEMA? Because
it's so
this thing is
good.
ridiculous.
It's so good.
That is a life-size toy car. That looks ridiculous. It looks so good. The big wheel is so huge.
It's so good.
It's so big.
Man, I have goosebumps right now. So good. Kind of lost for words, honestly. It's been a long time coming to get this thing done. Everybody played such a big part in getting the car to where it is today. Body shop, Greg, the boys here, everybody. Evan, Mitt, Quinn, Ricky, Nate, Sean.
I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, you didn't do anything. You held the camera. You did a lot. Things are nuts. Look at it.
Yeah, I can't stop looking at it. All I want to do is look at it. These cars, this has been one of my favorite cars forever, since I was like 8 years old. And to see it this well done, full carbon body with the wing, the aero, like, it looks so freaking good. Insane. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a wide body Ford GT ever. You barely ever see these things. So to see it modified, done up, and the fact that we did it here is wild to me. It is so cool. And it could not have turned out any better. I'm so proud of this car.
That's gonna cap off our Ford GT video today. We still have a few things to button up on the car, but it is nearly there. I'd say it's 97% done, but me and the boys still have a couple things to do once this video is over. But man, it is gonna really turn heads at SEMA this year, I think, and I hope WD-40 is very happy.
If you guys are going to SEMA, please come and see us. We're doing a meet and greet. We're doing a sheet reveal Tuesday morning. All the stuff will be on the screen right now. Cannot wait to see you guys there. We hope you love it as much as we do. That's it, Ricky. Close us out, brother.
I can't wait to drive it, to be honest. But man, that's it, man. That's the end of the video. See you guys in the next one. Quinn, take it away.
See you guys later.